Welcome to Park MGM. We're staying here for one night tonight. We have a king room on the 28th floor. We're gonna check out a tour of the entire property. I'm gonna show you the room. We're gonna check out some food. I'm gonna tell you the overall experience here at Park MGM. It's one of my favorite places here on the Las Vegas Strip. Let's head on in. All right, so if you're coming in from the garage and parking in the parking garage, you're gonna come down these escalators or steps, and you're gonna pull in through the lobby. Right here to the left is where the Uber and Lyft and taxi is gonna drop you off. And then this is the lobby of Park MGM. You have a rental car area right back here, and then you have one of their breakfast restaurants here called Primrose. I've ate there. It's okay, but it's very popular. You have the VIP check-in over here, the regular check-in right in the middle, and then you have the Park MGM shops here that are gonna sell your Bruno Mars, your Lady Gaga, and anybody else who performs at T-Mobile Arena. And then back here is gonna be your guest elevators. Once you come out of the guest elevators, you're gonna have the casino floor here. This is kind of a small area. To the left, you're going to have where the pool is at. Let's go ahead and check that out. You're gonna have a corner store here that's gonna sell some bathing suits, and then a glasses store, and then a place that sells Vegas nights gear as well. All right, let's go out and check out the pool. So there's 3 pools here at Park MGM. You're gonna have the south pool here. It's a little bit smaller, but has the jacuzzi. And then they have another pool out here, but right now it is being closed for maintenance. And then they have a third pool, which I believe is the north pool. The only 2 pools that have a bar are the east pool, which is only 21 and up. And then the north pool also has a bar. They're pretty small pools, just rectangular pools. Nothing special, but umbrellas are free. Right now it is noon and there is no shadow casted over, so if you're here looking to get some sun, you can definitely do that. All right, let's head back inside. All right, coming back out front from the pool, you're gonna have the conference center here on your left, your elevators where we came out on your right, and then you're gonna have a Starbucks here where you can pick up your coffee in the morning. And then right here to the right is the chef truck. There is a Netflix show about this truck. Well, the truck is made after the show. Very good food there. Cuban food, very good. And then you're here on the regular casino floor. We're gonna take a left and stay to the left and make a loop around the entire place. On the left here, you have high limit slots, and on the right, you have high limit table games. All the table games here are gonna be kind of right in the middle. And you have the one center bar here. Does have gaming, so you can get your free drinks while you're gaming here. Very nice bar. More table games here. Right now I'm seeing 3-card poker for $10 and blackjack for $10. Pretty good prices, but it is a Wednesday during the week. Up front here is one of the best steakhouses, I think, in Las Vegas, called Bavette's. You should really give it a try if you come here. They have a steak frites that is very nice for $49.99. And then right here on our left is Juniper Lounge. Never been in here, but it looks pretty nice. And then coming up here on the left is gonna be your sports book. And then a place called Side Betty Grill. I have gotten snacks and food from there before. It's pretty good bar food, just regular food. And then the one of the 2 venues that they have here is On the Record. Back there, they do DJ parties and stuff like that. It's actually a pretty cool venue. They have an outdoor area that has a double-decker bus. And then they have a bar here called Mama Rabbit. It's usually only open on the weekends. And then Best Friend, which is a Korean fusion barbecue place. Pretty good. I've ate here. I've gotten a couple things here. And then you have the main event of staying at Park MGM, which is Italy. You can get food at all different kiosks here. They have burgers, they have steak, they have sandwiches, pasta, salads, you name it, they have it, and it's all fresh. A little pricey, but I think that's just about everything here in Vegas. Now there is one place that you can eat here at Park MGM that is outside. So we're gonna go outside and check that place out. I believe it is the best, some of the best chicken you can get in Las Vegas. And right here, this is the only place that you can't enter in from the casino floor. It's called Crack Shack. Some of the best chicken here. Honestly, very good. Get the chicken oysters if you do come to Crack Shack. All right, let's head back inside. Go the other way around Italy. All right, over here on the left in Italy, you do have a gelato place and a coffee place that serves Lavazza coffee. You have a wine bar here over here on the right that does Monday through Friday, 3 to 5 happy hour right here at this bar. And then you have this little patisserie here that sells coffee as well. And then here's the other side of Italy. This place is massive. If you can't find something to eat here, you're probably not hungry. There's the Italy bar. Right here on my left here is going to be the pizza place. And then behind that is where you can pick up pasta. Here you can get steaks. I've had a steak there. It was awesome. And then coming back around, there's Best Friend. We're just coming into the other area of Italy. You're gonna have La La Noodle on your left. This is gonna be an Asian place. I've ate here before, also very good. They do daily specials as well. And then to your left is just the bathrooms and then the walk out to the park and to get over to New York. And then here is House Gaga, where you can pick up some Lady Gaga merch when they do open. And then the other venue they have here is Dolby Live. That's where Bruno Mars and Lady Gaga will perform for the residencies. Then right here on the left, you're gonna have a small little, essential store. And then all your table games are here in the middle with some slot machines. And then you have MGM Rewards and the cashier here on the left. And then there's only one other area here to show. Park MGM is a pretty small location. It's kind of like the Horseshoe. It's kind of a big rectangle. You cannot really get lost in here. It is also 100% smoke-free, so no one can smoke in here, which is either a good thing or a bad thing depending on who you are as a person. On top of Park MGM, there is another hotel called the Reserve. It used to be the Nomad, but Nomad is with Hyatt and MGM has a Marriott deal, so they had to change, so now it's the Reserve. So now back here, they have the library and the Reserve bar. The Reserve, or the library, is a very upscale place where you can eat. It's very nice. Let's see if they're open. Here is the library. And you can check out the menu right here. And that is going to be your entire tour here at Park MGM. Welcome to Park MGM here in the room tour. Let's go ahead and take a look. Let's start by walking in the front door. We are on the 28th floor, all the way near the end, almost the last room. As soon as you walk in, you have the bathroom to the right that shares a sliding door with your closet. You have your ironing board, safe, and then a few drawers here. Not very deep, but gets the job done. And then your suitcase holder. And then we'll come back to the bathroom a little bit later. Coming into your room on your left, you do have a full-length mirror. Nice. And then you have a TV that does come out and swivel as well. So when you're sitting on the couch here or when you're sitting on your bed, you can watch TV. And then this little ledge, of course, your paid for items. And then you have some outlets, and then you can plug in a Roku to the TV as well. And then over on this side, you're gonna have your couch that's kind of built into the wall, and a table with your ice tray, and as well, they gave me 2 bottles of water for free. Look at that, MGM. You have the book that has like everything about the hotel in it, and then you have your AC unit, and a nice leather chair. And then over on this side, you're gonna have the king bed. It's kind of built into the wall. And then on your side tables, you do have regular 2 USBs and then 2 outlets. And then you have a little lamp here that you can move around. Some nice art on the wall. And then on the other side, you have the same exact thing. You have your phone on this side and then the 2 USBs and the outlets on this side. This room is pretty simple, very small, but it gets the job done and it's usually always nice. This room looks incredibly clean. We are on the 28th floor looking out at Aria, Vdara, the Cosmo, the Waldorf Astoria, and the Veer Towers. All right, let's go check out the bathroom. In the bathroom, you're gonna have your basic sink, the MGM soap, and this room, they supplied us with some cotton swabs. They also supplied with mouthwash. They even gave us a toothbrush with a little tiny toothpaste, and then a razor with some shaving cream. This is all new. I've stayed here many times. They've never had this stuff. You have your tissue paper, some hand towels here, your close-up mirror. Pretty big mirror here in the bathroom. You have your toilet. Then you have this little thing that holds all your towels, some more body lotion over here, and then you have the shower. Very nice shower, looks very clean. I don't see any straggling hairs. You have your body wash, conditioner, and shampoo in here, and the best thing about Park MGM, it has the best shower pressure here on the Las Vegas Strip. Very, very good shower pressure. And that's gonna be your entire tour of the Park MGM room. Let's head downstairs and grab some food. For my first food stop at Park MGM, I decided to check out the chef truck. And I brought my friend Brandon along to see what he thought too, as he is a Vegas local. I went with the chubby beef taquitos, which comes with barbacoa beef, mozzarella, cotija crema, and pico de gallo. And honestly, I thought these were pretty good. The barbacoa had a lot of flavor, and the cheese, crema, and pico gave the taquito a nice combination of savory, creamy, and fresh flavors. I've ate here a few times, and I've never been disappointed. Brandon went with something completely different, the Chef Truck Cubano. That comes with roasted mojo pork, ham, cheese, pickles, mustard, salsa verde, all pressed together on a buttered roll. And I'll just let Brandon tell you how it was.
So here we are at Park MGM at the Chef Food Truck. I've had my eye on this Cubano for quite a while here. I'm a Vegas local. Let's give it a bite. Rate it on a scale of 1 to 10. That is an absolute 10 out of 10. Vegas first timers, 100% Park MGM, the Chef Food Truck. Get yourselves a Cubano.
For our second food stop at Park MGM, we headed over to Crack Shack. And there is one thing you absolutely need to order here, the chicken oysters. I'm telling you, these things are to die for. They're made with a buttermilk pickle brine and come topped with a mustard seed tartare and lemon. And they are so juicy and crispy. Seriously, if you come to Crack Shack, I highly recommend getting these. They were easily my favorite thing we ate during our food stops at Park MGM. We also got 2 of the dipping sauces, the house-made ranch and the pineapple mustard. Definitely recommend both of those. So if you're staying at Park MGM or just passing through, put Crack Shack on your list and do not leave without getting the chicken oysters. And that's everything we ate during our stay. Now let's head back up to the room and I'll let you know how my stay here at Park MGM went. All right, we just got done with our one-night stay here at Park MGM and everything went great. Once again, I've stayed here maybe 6 or 7 times before in the past maybe 4 years. This is one of my favorite hotels on the Las Vegas Strip. We'll start with the room here. Room is small, so if you are not a fan of having a small room, if you're coming here with multiple people, no, I don't think Park MGM probably isn't for you if you're getting like 2 queens and you're coming as 2 couples sharing a room. There's not going to be a lot of room for you guys to get ready and go out and all that. But I think if you're just coming as a couple and you're getting a king room or 2 queens or whatever the case may be, this place is going to be fine. You're mid-strip, so I think it's very comfortable. The bed was incredibly comfortable. This is my last night in Vegas filming, so I had the best sleep of my life. Now that just might be because I've been walking around for 5 days straight for 12 hours a day and filming all day, but this bed was very comfortable. Pillows were extremely comfortable. I would say this is more on the softer side bed, as well as the pillows were very thick and soft as well. Bathroom, very good. You got great shower pressure, so if you're big on good showers, it's very hard to find a shower in Las Vegas that has very hard pressure. A lot of these places were built so long ago that the systems haven't been upgraded, but Park MGM, I guess when they used to be the Monte Carlo, they upgraded the shower pressure. Casino floor here, I think it's great. It's a big rectangle basically, kind of like Horseshoe, but a little bit wider. I just think the overall experience in the casino that they don't allow smoking, I think it just smells nicer. When you walk into the casino, it doesn't smell like every other casino. Good game selection, some old games, but every casino here is kind of going towards all new games, so sad to see that. But overall, great casino. It was lively last night. I walked around at 11:30 last night and it was still completely packed. So overall, casino's pretty well. The food options here, you have Italy, you have Bavette's, you have Best Friend, you have La La Noodles, you have the library, and then you have the Chef Truck and Crack Shack. Food options here I think are great. I've ate every single place here except the library. I think everything is pretty good. I hear good and bad about Italy. Some people don't like it because it's expensive, but I think just everything's expensive in Las Vegas. So I just take everything with a grain of salt and just think in my head when I'm coming to Vegas and staying on the strip that I'm gonna be paying a strip tax. That's just the way I look at everything. Bavette's Steakhouse is very, very good. I've ate there twice. Awesome stuff. Their steak frites are good and their cheeseburger is very good as well. On this trip though, we went to the Chef Truck. The Chef Truck, my friend got the Cubano and I got beef taquitos. He said he loved it. I loved mine. I've ate at the Chef Truck a couple times. I've not had a bad thing there. And then we went to Crack Shack. Crack Shack has what they call the oyster, and it's a piece of chicken there's only one piece in every chicken. It's behind the neck and it's called the oyster, and it's a little piece of chicken that looks like an oyster, and it's just so juicy. When you come here, you have to go to Crack Shack and get the oysters. It'll change your life. So that was very good. And then just the overall experience here. I think the elevators are quick. I think the service is quick. The waitresses are very nice and quick. I just think everyone here does their job so efficiently and so well. I always have a good experience here. I think this property does very well for anyone looking to come to Vegas. You're kind of mid-strip, but they have the free tram in the back that'll take you to the Crystal Shops and then to Bellagio, Cosmo, and Aria. So you can get to mid-strip very fast and for free. I think the parking deck here is one of the easiest parking decks to drive in. A lot of Caesars properties have really bad parking decks, but the one here, awesome. So if you're renting a car, finding parking's not gonna be hard. Who do I think this place is for? I think this could be for everyone, except for like big, large groups who are gonna share rooms. You're next to the T-Mobile Arena. You're kind of across the highway from Allegiant Stadium. You'll soon be near the A's baseball field. So you're near a lot of good things here. So I think anyone who stays here is gonna have a good time and won't be a waste of a trip, other than maybe big parties who are planning on sharing rooms together, just because the rooms are a bit smaller. My ranking today for Park MGM, as far as service and the room and everything, I'm going to give this a 9 out of 10. This is one of my favorite places to stay. I've never had a bad time. I always have good service anywhere I eat. I just think MGM does it very well here. Now I am giving away 4 $1 Park MGM poker chips to 4 of you guys, so 1 each. And all you have to do to get these are 1, you have to be subscribed to the channel, 2, you have to like this video, and 3, just leave a comment down below if you would stay at Park MGM and why. In 2 weeks, when the next video comes out, I'll announce who the 4 winners are. But anyways, guys, that's gonna be it for me. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on the next one.